Hello. So today we'll be starting with the first anatomical topic, which is the basic anatomical terms. Many people get confused into it, but it's really easy topic. Basic anatomical terms. We'll be starting with the views, that how you look at a person. The anterior view. The view at which you could see the eyes, the nose, the lips. The posterior view, which is the back view, and the lateral view, the side view. Now, the anterior view in medical terms is also called as ventral view. In simple language, it is called as front view. And it's all one and the same, that is anterior. The posterior view in medical terms is called as dorsal view. Or in simple language, it is called as back. It's one and the same, that is posterior view. The lateral view is in simple language is called as side view. Okay, now if you look at this, if I draw a line which is dividing this body into two equal halves, that is equal right and equal left, and this line is called as midline. It is situated in midline. Now anything towards this midline is called as medial, and anything away from the midline is called as lateral. Okay, now I am drawing two more lines on it which you need to know. The first, for that you need to know a bone which is known as sternum. We'll be doing this sternum bone in detail later on, but for now you should know this is situated into the middle. It's known as sternum, also known as breastbone. If I draw a line which is a little lateral to the sternum, we call this line as parasternal. Para in Latin means around. So around the sternum, a line if I draw, we call such a line as parasternal line on the both sides, right? Now you have one horizontal bone into your body. This horizontal bone, you can look at this X-ray part. This is known as clavicle. Now if I draw a line from the middle of the clavicle which passes right through the nipples, is called as mid-clavicular line. It's passing from the mid of the clavicle, right? So termed as mid-clavicular, and in respect to body, it exactly passes from the nipples. Okay, such a line is called as mid-clavicular line. And the line which I drew right near the sternum is called as parasternal line, because it was around the sternum. As I said before, para means around, so it's called as parasternal line. You need to know these lines and the views very carefully, and you need to learn them. You have few more lines which you can look here. Everybody knows what an armpit is, right? Armpit in medical term is known as axilla. So here the fossa is nothing but a depressed type of thing, like you have a depression into your armpit, right? So that part is known as axillary fossa. Now if I draw right at the center of the axilla part, if I draw a line, we are drawing it at mid, right? So where are we drawing it at? We are drawing it at axillary region, so it's called as mid axillary line. If I draw something at the front of the mid axillary line or anterior to it, so what do we call it? We call it as anterior axillary line. If I draw something at the back of the mid axillary line, we call it as posterior axillary line. Okay, so this was the basics of what is medial, lateral, where is the midline, how is midline important, and few more lines which are important to know how the organs are located. Many people get confused into what is flexion and what is extension. In simple language, you need to know only few things. Flexion is decreasing of the angle. Here you can see how the angle is decreased at the elbow joint. This joint is known as elbow joint, right? So here, if there's decreasing in the angle, we call it as flexion. If here I look at the extension photo, here you are seeing an increase in the angle. Now, increase in the angle is called as extension. So at the any joint, if you want to know what is flexion and what is extension, you just need to know if angle decreases at that point of joint, we call it as flexion. If the angle increases, we call it as extension. Abduction and adduction, one more silly thing, but people get confused into it. Adduction, we'll be starting with adduction. Adduction, in the word itself, you see the word add. Add means adding something. So if in this picture you can see the boy is having his hands on the horizontal. He has opened his hands into the horizontal position. Now he is bringing back his hands to his sides. So he's adding his hands towards his body, right? So this is called as adduction. Adduction is adding towards the body. From the word itself you must know. Now if this is adding towards the body, then what will be abduction? Abduction will be away from the body, right? So from the sides he has taken his hands to the horizontal position. So away from the body, that is abduction. The last, I've already explained what is anterior. It's also known as ventral. It's also known as front view. Posterior, dorsal, also known as back view. And the view, the side view which you're seeing of this man is the lateral view, right? Cranial means skull. So anything towards the cranial side, that means they are pointing it towards the head side, towards the skull side. Caudal in Latin, in English it means tail. So anything towards the tail side. Here you have a bone, right? Coccyx. We humans don't have a tail, but we do have a remnant of it, which is known as coccyx, a bone. So that's called as tail. So anything towards the tail side will be termed as caudal in anatomy. Superior is something above, inferior is something below. You have something called as proximal and you have something called as distal. First of all, let's know how we take these terms into consideration. We take these terms into consideration by drawing a trunk. A trunk, the square which I have drawn, this portion of the body is known as trunk, your abdomen and your thorax completely. So anything towards this trunk is called as proximal. Anything away from this trunk is called as distal. Lateral and medial. Medial, anything towards the midline. Lateral, anything away from the midline. Here also into the leg side you can see proximal. Your thigh region is proximal because it's more towards the trunk. Whereas your foot is very much away from the trunk, right? So it is known as distal. So distal is away from the trunk, proximal is towards the trunk. I'm summarizing everything over here. Anterior. First we'll be doing views. So anterior view is also known as AKA, means also known as. Anterior view is also known as front view, or it's also known as ventral view. Posterior view. Posterior view is also known as dorsal view, or it is also known as back. Lateral view is also known as side view. Now the terms medial, laterals and stuffs. If medial, anything towards the midline. Lateral, away from the midline. I'll explain you with the help of an example in this case. Look at this man. I'm taking three things into consideration: the eyes, nose and the ears. Where is the nose situated? It is situated right at the midline, isn't it? And where are the eyes situated? It is situated a little sideways towards the nose, right? So here eye is the main factor which I am taking into consideration. Now eye is lateral to the nose, but if I think from the ear side, if I look from the ear side, then it becomes medial, right? Because where are ears? Ears are at the very most lateral, very much away from the midline. Okay, so eyes can be also termed as medial, can also be termed as lateral. It depends on how you are taking into consideration. So here if I think about nose, then eyes will be considered as lateral, but if I take ears, then eyes becomes medial. Okay, so medial, lateral done. There's something called as proximal. Proximal means towards the trunk, near the trunk, towards the trunk. Distal means away from the trunk. Now movements, some movements you need to know. For movements, the first one is abduction. Abduction is away from the body. What is adduction then? Adduction, in the word itself you have the word add. So what are you doing here? Towards the body. It's all adding towards the body or towards the body. Now flexion. Flexion is you're decreasing the angle. Decrease angle between a joint. BW is between, if someone doesn't know. Extension is increase in the angle. Okay. And I forgot to tell you about one thing, that is supination and pronation. Supination is the palm side of your hand. Palmar side of the hand is called as supine position. And back side of the hand it is called as pronated position. Okay, so if you lie on your back, that is supine position, and if you lie on your stomach, that is pronated position. Okay, palm side, or I should say lie on back, and for pronated it is lie on stomach. Okay.